The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Receivers are bunched together. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The receiver makes the catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Completion makes it second and short. shotgun, he hands it off. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's second down here. Ball hands off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense will wrap them up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
A bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. They're going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
having the RPO in your arsenal, you have to have a really talented quarterback, not just physically, but more mentally, making decisions. Does a really good job of keeping his eyes on his read. Linebackers and safeties give you enough room to hand it off, take those yards, and pick up a first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And he's hit just before the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
When the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception, I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, Those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And the back gets the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback keeps the football.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking for some space. It's Gomez. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Ferguson. Looks like Stanford will have the first down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Gomez. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Softball brought down after a nice run.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And now they'll run it on the draw. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Stanford, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense retakes the field. A beautiful balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Penn State. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He'll hand it off. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Ferguson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a receiver. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the run, it's Hayes. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screen play works.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They'll try a pass here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They'll kick it away here. Turner is brought down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Here from the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. He's up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Gomez. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Offense is back out on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And the 2nd effort there will earn him the 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
QB decides to keep it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. The coverage team able to bring him down. The first play of the drive now set up at the 24. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun now. There's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete and nearly picked decent opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using his legs, it's Gomez.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Ball handed off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, he broke 3 from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
Stanford, 14.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Going to try to use his legs here. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grinding away with a running game. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The back's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
The offense just takes a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sport.